Okay, so welcome one, welcome all to the one, the only, the unbelievably sporadically active Junkshop Library channel. I'm your host, YouTube stuff. All right. Firstly and foremostly, this is not a family-friendly channel. I talk about a wild variety of stuff. I talk about it frankly and with, shall we say, non-child friendly language, and my camera's froze again. Hallelujah. I couldn't get the damn camera to work when I was first trying to get into the stream, and now, all right, everything's okay, just shit falling down. Not immensely surprising to anybody who's been around here for more than about 30 seconds. Putting the junk back in the junk shop library. Dali decided to take it out, as you know, if you spend entirely too much time on Twitter, as do I. Jesus Christ, there's actually people in the chat. Hello, y'all. I did not anticipate that, I'll be perfectly honest. Hello, too. I've got to get my eyes checked. Glasses. Hello to Sir Little Wolf, to our dying son, to Nevermore, and to Ring. Greetings. It's good to see y'all. Faithful, faithful fans of the channel, everyone. So here's why I'm here today. I put out on Twitter that this would not contain scripture. Just so y'all know what you're in for today. This is just kind of me picking the collective brain of the folks who watched the random assortment of crap I put out. Welcome, folks. Yeah, Little Wolf, a JSL stream that runs smoothly and I'd be worried. Exactly. No lies, as the kids say, detected. So I was having a little trouble getting my feet under me today. I have been running on a sleep schedule as erratic as my streaming schedule the last few days, and it's kind of got me. It's kind of got me blow. That's not my brand in a nutshell. I don't know what is. Pause for coffee. Y'all know how it is. Okay, so I was having a little trouble getting my feet under me this morning. Had several cups of espresso. Not really because I needed espresso in particular, but because our coffee machine shat the proverbial. I'm not going to use that expression anymore. Anyway, moving right along. Ox, it has been a hot minute, my friend. Good to see you. Anyway, our coffee maker gave up the ghost recently, so we're down to the espresso half of a 3-in-1, half of which, the normal coffee, half of which decided to give up the ghost relatively recently. So we have become an espresso only household, just sort of through random chance and coincidence. That's what Junkshop needs, right? That much caffeine all at once. But anyway, so I was looking around at my various little corners of the internet, and ended up back in a place I had not been in for a hot minute, which was the dreaded YouTube analytics page. And I did a little poking around and came to realize that it is indeed true, what I had long suspected, which is that I regularly, routinely, and like clockwork, Julie, Wine, and Reason, hello. Good to see you. Like clockwork, I lose exactly one subscriber every time I put out a video of any kind. So I decided to ask the folks who are still watching this mayhem and foolishness, as it were, unfold. What do y'all want to see go on here? Because I've got a variety of folks who actually watch this stuff, and some of y'all, I'll be honest, some of y'all here regardless, and I love it. But what was your gateway drug to mayhem and foolishness? Because y'all know I'm still kind of trying to work my way through the King James, trying to work my way through the Book of Mormon. I still keep the chronic health and mental illness stuff going on when I have the spoons to spare to do that sharing. And I am still keeping up the aquarium hobby. Got a new tank up and running. Just got it set up on Thursday. My first serious attempt with any degree of knowledge under my belt at aquascaping. Hashtag Junkshop because I am on the internet too much now. So just let me know in the chat live, or if you're watching this back after the fact for some godforsaken reason, the comments below. And Microraptor, my friend, how are you, lady? I have not seen you in a hot minute. And Paul Kamish, one of the first and most aggressive supporters of the channel. Good to see you. So just like I said, I thought I'd just pick y'all's brains. Because I realize I've started spreading myself a little thin here on the channel. Starting to be kind of all things to all men, and by all men, I mean the various little free-range thoughts bobbling about in my brain. So if y'all are willing, help me focus. Help me figure out what to do with this damn channel. Because I've tried too many things, and I've ended up a little scattered and lost, just in my own head. What the hell am I doing? It's being all over the place. The gym. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Well, that's probably a fair point in and of itself. Maybe I should just keep doing whatever wacky I'm doing and keep my happy ass out of the analytics. I just got a little miffed at myself, if I'm being honest, because I surprise to none. Most of y'all have at least some sense of how my brain works by now. I just kind of put it all at I'm frustrated with myself at not being able to maintain a more unified presence with myself, I guess, is how I might phrase it, for lack of a better way. And given the physical health and mental health, as if those were separable somehow. The brain is physical, y'all. I don't know how to break it to you. Issues I've been having lately. I'm operating from a pretty low spoon count and especially since, what are we, as 12 minutes in? I can say it. Especially since my bout with COVID, I've had a lot of trouble with mental focus, especially for any amount of time. I don't, when the camera freezes like this, I become increasingly conscious about how much of my presentation is gestures and facial expressions, because this does not match. I don't know what to be frank. I just feel at a loose end, as they say. I do want to thank y'all for showing up. I could not have asked, to be perfectly honest, I could not have asked for a more solid expression of my core little YouTube internet found family. So thank you all very much, seriously, for being here. Wow, dead air, not the friend when y'all can't see my face. Oh, well done, Sir Little Wolf. I'm not gonna pull up on the screen because reasons, but good job. Congratulations, my friend. So, maybe the problem is that for a long time, proportional to the life of the channel, I have tried to cast too wide a net, wandered a little from ye old roots. Maybe we ought to get back into the grand and glorious struggle of working our way through the minor prophets. And ye giant plate of coming to pass. I saw that in the chat. It's just hard for me to maintain a consistent schedule. I have trouble keeping up with my water changes, let alone my YouTube channel. That probably sounds odd out of context. Water changes is literally what it sounds like, and it's a part of physical aquarium maintenance. And purple. Hey there. Good to see you. Squeaky chair, squeaky chair, squeaky chair. And you know what? So much of what I'm seeing in the side chat right now is people just saying almost literally what I would say to anyone else who asked the questions I've been asking of me. Not going to try to diagram that sentence, but I hope y'all followed me on that Lovecraftian roller coaster there. Maybe that's what I need to do. Just get back to basics. Stop worrying so much about the tech stuff. Stop trying to multitask, because that's never been my strong suit. Fish info channel. If I had more actual info to impart, that would be an excellent idea. Most of my info, honestly, has just been gained through trial and error, and there's not much to impart. Yeah, gotta love the process of water changes. Exactly. Interesting. Interesting. I do. All right. Okay. Really and truly, y'all folks in the chat, and my wonderful partner Julie, also live in the chat, really are the central folks who've been helping convince me it's worth keeping on going with this, shall we say, mayhem and foolishness. Little Wolf, you are out of your mind. I am not going to try to start reading the Quran. That's going to come across as anti-Muslim real fast if I don't explain. There is almost nothing I know less about than Quranic interpretation and the socio-cultural history of the early medieval Middle East. And there is very little I know less about than Arabic. It would literally, I feel, for me, be irresponsible. Irresponsible to the point of counterproductive. To attempt to assay any sort of analysis, even from a sarcastic perspective of that particular text, because the baggage I bring to the various Judeo-Christian denominations and subcultures would not translate. That approach, I don't think anything I could bring to the Quranic interpretation conversation would be useful, and it might well be, it could too easily veer into the destructive. Yes, exactly. The Bible is mine in a way that the Quran is not. Very, very well put. Okay, well, at one level, I realize this has been, I'm really and truly about to wrap this up. And you know, when I say that, that means it's going to happen immediately, if not sooner, in the sense of it's going to take me 15 minutes. Eh, self-awareness, it is important. Anyway, I do understand, realize, and own that this stream has been a little bit of navel gazing while asking other people to peer along with me. That's a really nasty turn of phrase, and I will not be using that again. But thank y'all for being here with me, and for help. I have been. I know I haven't responded to everything, but I have been reading the chat as it goes by. It's thank y'all for helping me with this, and it really and truly has been helpful. As the banner says, thank you so much to all of my amazing patrons. It has been a minute since I updated the banner. I did have some turnover, as you do on Patreon. I mean, heaven knows, I know that. So I really and truly, I have not updated the list, and without having a window open to work in and a piece of paper to do in manually, I was afraid of leaving somebody out or leaving somebody in who had decided they no longer wanted to be affiliated with the stream after the channel, after a couple of, shall we say, controversial topics were addressed. So, and some not addressed well, and I own that. Oh, cool. Microraptor, I don't remember if I ever wrenched you or not. I certainly should have. If I did, do please drop that link, the link to that in the chat if you're comfortable doing so. So yeah, good to see y'all, and I'll see y'all again soon. We'll hang out in some weird corner of an ancient book, or an alarmingly, in the grand scheme of things, modern book that pretends to be ancient. It shall indeed. Thank you, Microraptor. Good. It shall indeed, as they say, come to pass. Thank y'all yet fucking again for being here with me. And as we always say before we roll out of here, take care. Be safe. stand against hate. Oh, and it's Sunday. Happy Juneteenth. She's got it.